So in the truest fashion of it all, it's the third time, me trying this. The first time, I was not recording. I was not recording audio. The second time, I was interrupted. This time, this is the time. We're going to nice, calm, relaxing talk about Infinity Ultron, shall we? This is a nice Iron Man style diecast figure. It's going to be like 14, 15 inches tall. He's quite big. He looks spectacular. He's got the light ups. And he's very shiny and nice. Let's talk about him, shall we? Let's get rid of that. So he looks really good. He's quite big. He's quite shiny. This is great for people who may not have gotten Ultron during Age of Ultron. This doesn't really look like all that much like Ultron, but it's got the Ultron kind of aesthetic to it, and it looks really good overall. So it's a good secondary. I'd still like to have an Ultron someday, but I will live with this for now. The light ups look really good. This is probably effects anyway, but it'll probably still look pretty decent. You can see like the Iron Man style like turny joints. The legs do kind of look a little bit small, but he does look like that normally. And his shoulder pads look like they'll probably get in the way of most things, like these right here. This doesn't have flaps, so the legs won't be able to go up all that much, but that's fine. He doesn't really need to be kicking out anything anyway. He's Ultron with the Infinity Stones. He can do what he wants. Let's go to the next one, shall we? Oh my god. Oh, it's a late night. I'm pretty sure these fingers, I'm pretty sure he's got articulated hands. I'm pretty sure one of these hands looks articulated. It's kind of odd, but I'm pretty sure he does. This cape looks a little bit weird. It looks cartoony, but then again, it is an animated thing, so that makes sense, you know? It makes sense to be animated and cartoony. That's fine. It's whatever. We'll live with it. We're happy about it. We're just happy we're getting it, you know? Me, you, we're all happy about it. My least favorite part about this is his weapon. It looks weird. It looks like I'm not sure what it looks like. It looks like a pointy bit. It doesn't really look like a good weapon. I like all this detailing. His feet look really nice. I think that's split cut right there, which is nice. These knees look like they'll get a nice amount of bend. Again, with the arms, the shoulders, the only thing that probably will struggle because of this bit and this little bit. Overall, looks really good. Let's continue on, shall we? Another action shot. It's not like I haven't seen this before, because I've already looked at these multiple times and I've talked to myself twice. Thank you. Again, this weapon looks really weird. This side is really big and this side is not. And then like Thanos' like double-sided blade, this kind of looks weird and that's not as good. I might not even have it in his hand, like at all. You can see the head under here. It's the nice vision head, and I'm pretty sure, hold on, like this lights up and that lights up, and I'm pretty sure that this is what's lighting up, these eyes and this, and it's just reflecting through here, but I'm not 100%. We won't know until like 2 years from now when this figure comes out, since again it's an Iron Man style figure, so it probably won't be coming out till like 2023, since that seems to be the trend. Another action shot. Again, you can see the weird blade, his weirdly colored cape that I feel like should be a little bit darker, but that is how it looked. You can see him getting a nice arm bend with his arm slightly up. Good amount of knee going right there. I doubt this cape will have any wiring in it really at all. It'll probably be like every other Hot Toys cape, which is just unfortunate, but because this is such a simple design, a third party will probably be able to do some real good with it, which is good. It's what we like to see. Another action shot. We can just go through these and we can talk about how we feel about the figure so far. I'm really liking the way this guy looks. He's big. He's menacing. I'm excited to have him in the collection. He's going to look good. It's just a shame because it makes me want to get the Captain Carter a little bit more. The Hydra Stomper, not so much. Like, I like the Hydra Stomper, but it is just like a big piece. The Captain Carter, though, would look really good with this guy, for obvious reason. But he looks like a nice shelf-worthy figure. He's got like the real presence on him, and he'll really stand out. Like most Iron Man figures, he'll really stand out on a shelf. Like there's some figures where they're not gonna stand out, like a Hot Toys clone maybe. Clones aren't gonna stand out. They look good because you love clones, but they're not gonna stand out. This guy, he's gonna have presence on your shelf, and that's what he's there for, you know? He just looks really good at everything he's trying to do. He's big. He's got this big presence, and it's something that I'm really excited to see in hand hundreds of years from now. And I want to know how it's going to feel. I really like this, like, a nice shiny silver with the gold accents. I think overall, again, other than the cape, this thing is going to look really, really nice. And I think even people who haven't watched What If will probably find a lot of enjoyment out of this figure, specifically because of the presence of the figure overall. And I think this will probably be a big hitter figure. And again, it'll probably drive more people to be getting the What If figures. And that's pretty much all I have to say about my opinion about this figure. I think it's a worthwhile investment. Hold on, let's get to the last one here. There's another one of the head sculpt. This looks really nice. I'm not sure how this compares to actual, like the regular Vision off the top of my head. But it's probably quite similar. Again, I'm pretty sure that's just a mask that goes over it. It looks like it, like a magnetic, or like a sliding. It's probably magnetic like most of them. Wouldn't make sense for it to be sliding. There it is. Alright, so here's everything. Very few hands. Might not even have an articulated hand like I thought. Big sword. The head underneath. The light ups. It all looks good. I thought this didn't have the cape on it. I'm like, wow, it really made it that easy to take the cape off, huh? But it has the cape on it. And he's got the grabber, obviously. I really like this figure. I love most figures. I like collecting. I like just getting everybody, you know. I like having one of everyone. Even if I didn't like them that much, I do like having them. It's the problem. It's the problem I have. But let me know if you'll be picking up Infinity War. If you'll be picking... Let me know if you'll be picking up Infinity Ultron and what you think the next figure of Hot Toys will be announced. Maybe it'll be a DC figure. Maybe it'll be a Star Wars figure. Maybe it'll be something we might not be expecting. Probably going to be another Marvel figure. I have no doubt in my mind it'll be another Marvel figure. Maybe it'll be Red Guardian. Who knows? We'll see next week. I'll be back when that happens.